everyone, this is Michaela Nonato from BS Psychology 1A, and today I will be demonstrating to you the baby's reflexes. So I have here this baby doll to serve as our instrument in our demonstration.
Before we continue, let us first define what reflexes is. Reflexes are involuntary movements or actions. Some movements are spontaneous and occur as part of the baby's normal activity. Others are responses to certain actions. Healthcare providers check reflexes to determine if the brain and nervous system are working well. Some reflexes occur only in specific periods of development.
So let's start with the rooting reflex.
This reflex starts when the corner of the baby's mouth is stroked or touched. The baby will turn their head and open their mouth to follow and root in the direction of the stroking. This helps the baby find the breast or bottle to start feeding. This reflex lasts about 4 months.
So, nagsisimula yung rooting reflex kapag yung baby, nilagay natin yung ating finger sa kanyang cheeks. Automatic, susundan niya yung direction na nararamdaman niya sa kanyang cheeks. So, the next is the sucking reflex.
Rooting helps the baby to get ready to suck. When the roof of the baby's mouth is touched, the baby will start to suck.
So, yung sucking reflex is connected po siya sa rooting reflex. Kapag naramdaman ni baby yung bagay sa kanyang mouth, doon na po automatic magsisimula yung sucking reflex. So, sakto, meron tayo ditong pacifier sa ating baby doll. So, kapag nilagay na siya dito sa mouth, yan na po yung tinatawag nating sucking reflex. Next, we have the moro or startle reflex.
It occurs when a baby is startled by a loud sound or movement. In response to the sound, the baby throws back their head, extends out their arms and legs, cries, then pulls the arms and legs back in. A baby's own cry can startle them and trigger this reflex.
So, si moro reflex, nagsisimula naman po siya kapag yung baby is nakarinig ng mga loud noises or the unexpected movement. Yung kamay niya is mag-o-open and then automatic mag-e-extend po yan. And yung likod niya is parang mag-a-up siya. And then, doon na siya, igagalaw yung kanyang hands. Yan. We also have the tonic neck reflex or fencing reflex.
When an infant's head is turned to a particular side, the leg and arm on that side will extend, while the leg and arm on the opposite side will flex.
So, si fencing reflex, nagsisimula naman po siya kapag yung head ng baby o ng infant is tinorm natin sa isang side, yung kanyang arm and legs sa side na yun ay automatic na mag-extend. While yung kanyang opposite side naman is mag-flex. Next, we have the grasp reflex. So, we have the two kinds of grasp reflex. We have the palmar grasp reflex and plantar grasp reflex.
When placing a finger or stroking the inside of the infant's palm, the hand will close around it. Plantar grasp reflex is when a finger is placed under the toes will curl.
So, si palmar grasp reflex po is kapag nilagay mo yung iyong finger sa kanyang hand or sa hand ng baby, automatic, i-hold niya yung iyong finger na parang ganito. Ayan, i-hold niya yun ng mahigpit. Si plantar grasp reflex naman, kapag nilagay mo yung iyong hand sa kanyang feet, magko-curl yung kanyang feet and then parang i-hold niya rin yung iyong finger. Next is the trunk incurvational reflex.
It is also called the gallant reflex. It is elicited by holding the newborn in ventral suspension, face down, and stroking along the one side of the spine. The normal reaction is for the newborn to laterally flex toward the stimulated side.
And the last but not the least is the stepping reflex.
This reflex is also called the walking or dance reflex because a baby appears to take steps or dance when held upright with their feet touching a solid surface.
So, si stepping reflex naman po is kapag hinold natin yung baby ng ganyan and then para silang nagde-dance or nagwo-walk. Kaya po siya tinawag na stepping reflex. Kapag naramdaman na nila yung surface sa kanilang feet, ginagalaw na nila yung kanilang paa. So that is what we call stepping reflex.
We are now done with the baby's reflexes, and now let's proceed into how to take care the infant properly. Let's start with carrying infant properly. To properly carry a baby, always support your newborn's head and neck. To pick up a baby, slide one hand under baby's head and neck and the other hand under their bottom. Bend your knees to protect your back. Once you've got a good hold, scoop up your baby and bring baby close to your chest as you straighten your legs again. Next is giving the infant a bath. To give a newborn a bath, wet the washcloth entirely and wash her face. A bit of soap is fine here, especially around the mouth and under the chin where milk and drool can pool, and inside and behind her ears. Never use a cotton swab to clean inside your baby's ears. Wash your baby's body. Dressing up the infant. To properly dress a newborn at home, make the clothes fit your baby and not the other way around. Open snaps and stretch necks wide so you can ease your baby's head through them. Reach through sleeves and legs first to help guide little hands and feet. Avoid uncomfortably small necklines, armholes, sleeves, and waistlines and elastic that is too tight. Clothing that is too large and twists around the body or trips the child should also be avoided. Stretch to make dressing easier. Feeding an infant. To properly feed an infant, we must carry the baby properly and then hold the bottle at a horizontal angle so that your little one has to gently suck to get the milk. Be sure that the milk fills the entire nipple so that your baby isn't gulping lots of air, which may result in gas and fussiness. You'll want to take breaks every few minutes to gently burp baby. Next is to make the infant burp. To properly make the baby burp after feeding, you can slowly turn them away from you at 45 degrees so their tummy rests on your forearm. Support their head in the crook of your elbow. Their legs may dangle on either side of your arm. This position puts pressure on their belly and you can gently pat their back until they burp.